Hey, nerdy sports fan here, talking Week 15 NFL action, and we got the Jacksonville Jaguars going to visit the Oakland Raiders, and man, I'm falling asleep just thinking about it. Um, they're not going to the playoffs, either team. You can get some exciting moments out of it. You can get some good fantasy football information out of this one. The Raiders, if they had a couple of games with a couple of bounces go their way, they could be in the playoff conversation. Didn't work out quite yet. You can blame the youth on this roster for some of that. So they might grow into being a better team next year. They might also need to scrap their quarterback and get a new one. I understand you guys really, really love your Derek Carr. I get it. But, new coach, new system, lots of new players. The Packers are doing real good with that situation. And it's because they have Aaron Rodgers. You have Derek Carr. That's a difference. Okay? It's a big one. Anyways, Waller and Jacobs is the bulk of this offense. Jacobs is showing up on the injury report, so keep an eye on him. Make sure he's actually going to go. If he does, Jaguars are pretty bad against the run. So Jacobs will go off. Waller's a must start every week. There's not enough good tight ends to keep him on the bench for any reason. Leonard Fournette's the engine that drives Jacksonville's offense. He's going to be heavy use regardless of what their game plan is. Chark being injured hurts that. Chark stretches the field. And, with inconsistencies at quarterback, both quarterbacks being benched at different points in the season for different reasons, mind you. But, that's not good for a developing receiver. So, yeah, I do think the Raiders have enough going for them in this that they're going to win. They are 6.5-point favorites. Talent-wise, on paper, they're not 6.5-point favorites against this team. There's a lot of quit in Jacksonville right now. Not a lot of good going on since they pulled Gardner Minshew in favor of Foles. So I don't expect that situation to last long. There's going to be a lot of overhauling in the offseason for Jacksonville. But, yeah, talent gap wise, they're not going to lose by 6.5, but because they're in such disarray and they're a generally badly coached team, I do think they're going to lose by more than that. Just the Raiders have a lot of advantages. You got a very good pass defense, solid enough run defense, a solid enough offense to really make this Jacksonville team look terrible. I anticipate that to happen as well. So, bet the Raiders to beat the 6.5-point spread. Keep an eye on the injuries to Chark and Jacobs, as that will change the landscape of this game greatly for either of those guys to not be playing. Minshew magic is done. I don't think of starting the guy. It's cute if you're not in the playoffs, but playoff mode, really not many people on this game that you want to worry about outside of Waller, Chark, and Jacobs. So, and Fournette. The usual suspects, but I would anticipate most of those players outside of Jacobs to have down games. And again, Jacobs only if he's starting. He's going to have a very strong game. Hit up the rest of my videos for more fantasy football advice. Like and subscribe if you enjoy the content, guys.